About 2 years ago I reviewed the 25mm and 1 year later I reviewed the 17mm. It's about time I took a look at the third and final lens in the trio that is the f1.2 Pro Primes from Olympus. With the promise of better reach, but still as good performance and character, I was eager to open the box and put it to use. What followed is as much of a story about jaws dropping as it is about stepping out of comfort zones. This is the Olympus 45mm f1.2 Pro.
It's a far reach from you to me. I feel the time and the space between. It's 1,000 miles of loneliness, 1,000 miles from you.
Build quality is just as good as I have come to expect from an Olympus Pro Prime. It's an all-metal build, and just like handling the 17 and 25mm, you can instantly tell this 45mm is an extremely well-built lens. Also similar to its siblings is the size and weight of around 400 grams. Weather sealing is of course present, and so is the focus clutch mechanism that makes manual focusing on a focus-by-wire lens not only bearable, but actually a rather pleasant experience. A plastic lens hood that has the by now well-known locking system is supplied in the box together with a lens pouch and some papers. On the Micro Four Thirds system, my comfort zone in focal length ends at around 25mm. It's not that I don't like a longer lens, but I feel more connected to what I shoot when I'm at or under 25mm. With a longer reaching lens, especially if it's a prime, comes a change in shooting style, and despite of my comfort zone breach, I must say that I've enjoyed my time with the 45 quite a lot. Much of that is of course a result of excellent lens engineering from Olympus, but also a sense of calm by not being right in the middle of it. With this being my third experience with an f1.2 Pro Prime from Olympus, my expectations on image quality were high, to say the least. But if Olympus has proved me one thing over the years, it is that they know optics. And the 45 1.2 is as much a statement of that as their other so highly regarded Pro lenses. The lens is very sharp wide open and only sees a slight improvement when stopping down. Chromatic aberration, fringing and vignetting are all close to non-existent, but pixel peepers might find some if examining very closely. With feather bokeh comes the promise of exceptionally good rendering of the out-of-focus areas, and like every other aspect of this lens, Olympus has done a great job here. Rendering is really good, and the transition between in and out-of-focus areas are smooth as butter. If I had to nitpick about the image quality, it would be the flare control. While it's totally acceptable, it's not as good as a 17 or 25mm from the same line. So, why would you buy this lens? If you're in the market for this kind of focal length, the Olympus 45 1.2 is a great choice. It's a pricey lens, but looking at the closest competitor, the Panasonic 42.5mm f1.2, it makes a bit more sense. Olympus have done a great job with the f1.2 trio, and while many consider the 17, 25 and 45mm all the lenses you would ever need, I'd very much like to see a 12 and 75mm in the future. As long as you're okay with the size and price tag, I'd highly recommend this lens to anyone in need of a longer focal length but still can't get enough of that f1.2 aperture. That's it, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to support my channel and also get a notification next time I upload. If you have any questions or feedback, please write me a comment below.